I work for DataArt. We are a consultancy software development company. We specialize in a number of different verticals, travel and hospitality, being very relevant for this particular conference, of course. We've been doing the Focusrite conference for a number of years. It's really where we have an opportunity to meet with existing clients, form new friendships, relationships, pick up what's the major talking points in the industry at any given time, just to keep our finger on the pulse, if you like. Well, I think where we come in is normally, we generally come in quite at a very early stage of the conversation. So it'll be around maybe companies needing to move themselves from a legacy platform and actually building a very new platform that's compatible with everything that needs to be in place in order to have a company in the future, if you like. And travel, of course, is pretty rife with legacy platforms. It's taken travel maybe a little bit longer than other industries to kind of move on and adapt, the latest technologies. So we're doing a fair amount of work in that area. What we try to do is very much gain a deep understanding of the pain points of the client, so that we are able, through consultancy and actually having numerous conversations with various stakeholders within the business, and through those conversations be able to understand really what is it that this potential client would like DataArt to build for them. And once you have alignment between all the various departments of a company, will you actually be able to bring that knowledge to the table with the management and say, you are hoping to bring this particular product to life and you would like possibly DataArt to help you build it. Your business has got from one area of your business to another, there might not be quite an alignment in terms of what this product is going to achieve for you as a company. So we come in as a neutral observer, and digging in and asking those awkward questions of the business. We actually help to scope, what will effectively then become the foundation for say, and the new product. But it's definitely our job in terms of our reputation, in terms of DataArt's reputation. It's our job to tell you where to go and buy that product. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. We don't need to build something bespoke for you if we know that you can go and buy that particular product off the shelf. And very often we will find that with smaller companies, a particular product is already in existence. So we see it very much as our job to then guide the contact and the client, in that direction, rather than start to redo or rebuild something that's already in the marketplace. We've always had data. You could argue or not that it's a little bit hyped up. We used to call it data, now we call it big data. It's still data, and I don't necessarily. There's not more data out there than there ever was. It's just much more accessible, and it's actually how we store some of that data and make sense of it. For all the information that you give an OTA when you book a flight, for example, they still can't work out quite how to use that data sensibly, so that when there is a follow-up media from any of the big OTAs, it's not necessarily reflective of the information that I as a customer have given them. And just because I flew to Barcelona last week does not mean I want to fly to Barcelona next week again. So it's kind of looking deeper into the data that you are given by your customers, and maybe asking the right questions, maybe ask to collect the right data to start with, so that you can make a lot more sense of it. It is about personalization. Again, it is about actually being able to, I have already taken time out to give you a set of data. It's your problem if you didn't ask me for the right data. So I think it's in the detail very much. We can definitely filter the data any which way anybody wants us to do it, technically speaking. But if the data that you collected isn't the right data in the first place, then it's useless. And then you can call it big data or you can call it useless data. It doesn't matter. It's not being used the right way.
So
I have to mention Skyscanner. as a fabulous partner, because that's exactly what it is. It's a partnership. Skyscanner has an incredibly skillful in-house technical team. They develop the majority of everything that's developed is developed in-house, but they're intelligent enough as an organization to understand that finding the right partner that brings additional skill set and additional insight to your own very skillful team, that's absolutely key to any type of success. And what we really like about working with Skyscanner is that they like to be challenged by our developers. We don't just have to say yes, 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 and yes. We can sometimes say, we would do it differently. How about we do it this way? What do you think to this? And that's a fabulous partnership. That's a really, that's, you know, where we feel that we're really bringing some value. And in return, it's turned out to be, there's longevity in the relationship. You know, we work across a number we work for a number of different squads at Skyscanner.